Now I want to introduce our first speaker. She's going to talk about TANGSAI products, okay, and how you can improve your health and improve also on the arthritis matter, all right? And this lady, she's a very dynamic lady. She has 30 years of experience in beauty industry and 20 years of experience in network marketing business. She is very passionate to share, and she has been helping thousands of people to improve their health. Okay, now without further ado, let's us all welcome Miss Christine Gan. Christine, hi.
Hi, thank you, Angie, for introduction, and thank you for your awesome sharing from your husband's side. As we know, sharing is caring, right? And sharing is definitely help a lot of people who having problem. Okay, let me today share with you. Now, give me a while. What happened to my? Just give me a while. Okay, first of all, as you can see, our company name is TANGSAI. From the word thank you, you write gratitude. I in Chinese or in Japanese is love. So it is so important that the company, the meaning of the company makes so meaningful to the world. TANGSAI. So this company was founded in the year in 2009, May the 1st, by this Mr. Makoto Fujiwara, who is the president and CEO of our present company, TANGSAI. And 6 years later from Japan, it expand globally, all right? And after the Japan, the first country in the global country was, in fact, is Taiwan, later followed by Hong Kong, Macau, Philippines, Thailand, and eventually reach our country, Malaysia, being the 7th country. And the next one, the 8th country is Cambodia. Of course, there are more countries that will be coming in soon, like Vietnam, Singapore, and Indonesia. All right. And as our company vision, that we want to help the whole world, and with our platform, it is so easy that this business and this our patented products can be expanded to the world, at least above 120 countries. Right now, in our countries, these are the ranges of products that we have. We break into 2 categories. We have the health supplement series, as you can see from here, Profil, to our latest launching of Jojinex. And of course, we have the skincare series, which also have our one of the main ingredient inside, there is Proteoglycan as well. So just to let everyone, on the 19th of this month, we do have a OPP in Zoom about regard to our skincare. So everybody take note of this day. It's on the 19th of October, which is I think is coming Monday. All right. And as I mentioned earlier, our product is going to expand worldwide. And these are the products at the moment that you can get direct from Japan, sent to the countries that are still not officially open up. And these are all the products that you can buy. All right. So those countries can get this product direct from Japan, sent to the doorstep. Okay. More importantly, that I would like to share with everybody today, as a human being, all right, when the both parents are get together, the first thing that is a special cell we call stem cell, all right, and eventually as it process, it will grow into a lot of tissue within our the cells, and then of course many organs will be formed. One of the biggest important organ in our body is heart. Of course, we have kidney and the rest of the organs. Now, organ by itself can't perform well because every organ are internet with each other. They are interconnected with each other. So the system are so important in our body. So it will have the endocrine system, we have the reproductive system, and so on. And when all these are formed, then a human organism, our human will be formed. That is where each of us are today. All right. So each of us have 60 to 100 trillion cells to make a human being. So it is so important for you to maintain a good health. In other words, your body is like an engine, right? You have to keep your engine to the optimum performance that you can perform well. Now, what is more important, as I mentioned, we have 60 to 100 trillion cells in our body. And one of the main superstar product that is at the extracellular matrix of the cell is called proteoglycans. All right. Now, proteoglycan is in gel tissue where you can find between the cells. As I mentioned, we are made from 60 to 100 trillion cells. So there are so many cells with each other. They are interlocked with each other. They communicate with each other. All right. So in between these two cells, we have proteoglycans. Now, proteoglycan being the superstar at the extracellular matrix, okay, it will automatically generate a synthesize or the production of two important compound that is called collagen and hyaluronic acids. So in another words, at the extracellular matrix, we can find proteoglycans, collagen, and hyaluronic acid. It plays a very important role because it hydrates, it gives the moisture at the extracellular matrix. All right. Now let me, let me show you one example of where the what I call the proteoglycans are found. Now, proteoglycans are actually found from head to every part of our body. Now, I bring this picture out is to show you one of the example that majority of the proteoglycan, hyaluronic acid, and collagen are found. Now, look at this picture. There is cartilage. All right, there is the bone between two bones. There is a cartilage. If you go into this cartilage, it make up of proteoglycan, which is a brush type, and this one, the green, the turquoise color, it is the hyaluronic acid. So, and the chondrocyte is actually the cartilage cell, which all these components are actually at the extracellular matrix. So they play a very important role as to give the body cell a good environment. All right, so they play a very, very important part. Why? Because proteoglycan, all right, it can retain majority of the water at the joint, so that, you know, each joint, they can absorb the impact when there is a, you know, when a sudden impact, so the joint are not what they call hit with each other. All right, so one is to retain water surrounding the what they call this the extracellular matrix, and the hyaluronic acid ensure the elasticity of the what they call the extracellular matrix, and of course collagen give the cartilage solidity, firming up to what they call each and one and another. So why it is proteoglycan are so important? Because it has 5 functions. Let me share with you the first function being, it is the best benefit of proteoglycan is anti-inflammation. Now, when the body gives you signs of pain, it already show you your body cells is inflamed. So proteoglycan act as a very, very what I call anti-inflammation. That is number 1. The second is cell regeneration. Proteoglycan, it is the same substance as our epidermal growth factors. All right, and just like when you were young, your repair are very fast because your what I call the proteoglycan are still very healthy. But at the age of 40s, each of us at the age of 40, as I mentioned, we are made of 60 to 100 trillion cells. Half of the cell start degenerate due to the environment, due to aging, we can't stop aging, all right? But because of this, the cells start to degenerate, and of course, due to stress, due to the nutrients that you have been, the food, the nutrients that you are taking. So all these, what I call, make up the what they call that our body cells start regenerate. Okay, and the third function, it is what they call, the third function is that proteoglycan. It is the main component that found in the cartilage. All right, so once your cartilage are being wear and tear and it has been used up, it is very difficult to what I call to regenerate, but it is possible if you really take good care of the extracellular matrix. All right, and the fourth function is, as you know, proteoglycan. We need proteoglycan for the new bone production. Therefore, it is also play a very important role to improve the bone metabolism. So this is number 4, the function of proteoglycan. And lastly, of course, the moisturization. And those people have tried or have been used the proteoglycan, you will realize your skin, from being the biggest part of our body, you will see your skin are moisturized. You're not so drying. And your hair as well. I come across many of my customers, their hair have been improved due to hair drop, due to the degeneration of the what I call hair cells. All right. So these are all the 5 main functions that play a very important role for proteoglycan. Therefore, each of us must take care of our extracellular matrix, okay, so that we can give a good environment to our body cells. All right. Now, we should be thankful and blessed by this father of proteoglycan, and this Mr. Yoshiaki Kudo. He took 20 years of research, and finally, we are able to use this product to help the world. All right, and being the father of proteoglycan, he was awarded Prime Minister Award because he had been helping a lot of people in Japan, the community, because of his what they call invention. All right, so he was awarded the Prime Minister Award in the year 2012. Now, with his extraction, the LPT alkaline extraction, as compared years back when they are using the acetic acid extraction, the differences is we are able to complete the whole process of the what is the core protein of this proteoglycan. Okay, we complete it up, and of course, instead of taking 3 days to extract this proteoglycan, we managed to cut short the time for 1.5 hours. Okay, and of course, again, we managed to increase the purity of our proteoglycan from 20% to 90%. All right, and at that time, proteoglycan are not talk of the town. A lot of people are not aware of this because it was quite rather expensive, and to people, even though you're very rich, and it is not a common item that everybody can afford, because at that time, 1 gram of proteoglycan, it costs 300,000 yen. All right, but because of the invention by Yoshiaki Kudo-san, and all of us are blessed that today we are able to take our proteoglycan from Tengsai Company. And now 1 gram costs about 1,000 yen, which is approximately about 40 ringgit. All right, so we should be thankful. We should share this product all over the world because everyone can afford to take this. Okay, as I share with you later the importance of the what I call the proteoglycan, which help a lot of people, especially in Malaysia. Okay, so LPT alkaline extraction, being the what I call of the 20 year of research today, it is patented the whole world. All right, and Russia being the biggest continent, Japan, USA, Europe, and India. All right, and this is not what we are talking that is patented, but you want to find out, you know, you can go into this search engine, the patent Google here that I mentioned here. You can go and do the research about this patent product. All right. Now, anything that is put orally and for intake to the body, of course, safety and quality assurance play a very important role. So our company, our products carry this logo, JAPA certificate, being the Japanese Association of Preventive Medicine for Adult Disease. All right, and this what I call association had been established since the year 1987 by 6,600 registered physicians through vigorous testing, evaluations, and clinical trials. All right, and clinically proven to improve the condition of modern day chronic diseases. Now, these modern day chronic diseases is actually, it is caused by each of us here, all right, whereby we are not aware of the importance of the body cells, all right, and like high blood pressure, diabetic, all these things are caused by human being. Okay, so JAPA play a very important role because the safety and quality assurance with TANGSAI assure the whole world, all right? Now, again, there's another, what I call the database search engine that if you want to have a further to validate the product studies, okay, these are the PubMed search engine that everyone can go in and have a look. Okay, anything that you want to know, you just type in the item and they will do to show you the product have been studied by how many. For example, in our in the Proteogragen, in the first figure here, you can see there is 50,292 study result have been shown. All right, so this is something that everybody, you know, you can go in and do some further research if you want. Now, and again, we are backed up by HALA certificate, all right, and the NAHA certificate, which is a certificate of HALA from Japan side, and also this body is certified by our JAKIM, Jabatan Kemajuan Islam Malaysia, all right. So for our Muslim friend, you know, HALA certificate to assure the assurance that everyone, you know, for Muslim, I mean, friends and members, this is to back up by the HALA certificate. Now, when just now I did mention about cells, we are made of 60 to 100 trillion cells, right? Now, inside each of the cell, there is this is a cell, we have a nucleus, all right? And this nucleus, if you go further in, all right, we can find there is 20 pair of chromosome. These 20 pair of chromosome, half come from the parents, mother, half come from father, all right? And if you go into further, you break into DNA, okay? And then this DNA, again, it is like a long change. If you, each segment of DNA, you can find there are 19 to 22,000 genes. 19 to 22,000 genes, all right? And these genes, normally we said we can't change genes, right? But what we show you this picture is to just to give you an idea that cell, inside the cell, there are different segment, and different segment, they have different function as well. So now, in TANGSAI, which is, we have a JoGeneX product, JoGeneX product, which is just launched last month in September, all right? Now, Joe is our creator of this JoGeneX product, Dr. Joe, and genes is our gene, which I just mentioned, and EX Express is our gene expression, all right? Therefore, we get the name JoGeneX expression. Now, what is this JoGeneX expression? Now, study have been shown that inside each of these 19 to 20,000 genes, we have a special switch, all right? It is either off or on, okay? Now, which means that if, for example, if my gene metabolism are shut off, right? We is supposed to do the work, which is supposed to do the metabolism. But what happens if the gene of the metabolism is shut off? Okay, so people who are putting on weight easily, okay, no matter how they take care of the body, on their diet, on the food that they take, the what they call the carbohydrate, some rather how they still maintain, they can't see the result. It's because the gene metabolism are shut off. All right, so this GeoGeneX, what they call the have the expression that can impact our gene expression, which means it can help this gene we shut off to make them to wake up and to on it, so that it can control and improve the gene that is supposed to do their work. That is the function. Okay, so the research have shown that in the gene that we have the switch on and off, what I call the switch, all right? So GeoGeneX have the impact towards this gene on and off, all right? Now, GeoGeneX product, the ingredients, we have about 40 types of superfood ingredient inside, and these are few of the example of the common fruits that we come across, that turmeric being very good in antioxidant, all right, being very good for the nerve. And of course, you will come across mangosteen and nori being the superfood. These are the food that been by Dr. Joe, that from 10,000 species of the food on the earth, he chose, all right, these 40 superfood ingredient with a special formulation that this product, they can have the impact on our gene expression. All right, so because of the time constraint, each of us who are here tonight, if you want to go into further details of our individual TankSide product, stay tuned. We have many classes which is lined up for you guys, all right? Now, let's summarize the whole thing that I just shared with you, the importance of cells, the body cells, all right? Now, the first item that I had mentioned to you earlier, that's proteoglycan. Proteoglycan act as a protective layer, okay, of our cell, because it gives the good environment to our body cells. So it's protect so that each and every cells, they are being well protected, they are being well what I call moisturized, all right? And at the end, they will synthesize. There is two more components. That is what I call hydrochloric acid and collagen. Okay, so three main what I call compound at the extracellular matrix is proteoglycans, collagen, and hydrochloric acid. So these three component compound, I mean, you will give a very good environment to our body cells. So in this part is called the protection of body cells, right? We protect the cell in a healthy way. Now, and each of the cells that we in our body, they need nutrients, all right? And majority we know carbohydrate, you know, fat and protein. And these are the normal food that we have been taking. And in fact, we realize these three items have been overused, all right? Protein, carbohydrate, and protein. So the other two items, there's vitamin and mineral, all right? We notice that mineral, we can't produce by our body. So the only way that we have to take intake of this mineral from outside, all right? And our TankSide mineral, what I call the molecule, whereby it can be absorbed. The absorption is 98%. We only need 4% of mineral in our body, all right? Short of 1%, that is where all the problem, all the diseases start, showing out from your body. All right. So of course, again, if you want to know, the mineral into details, stay tuned. We will have these classes individually into details. All right. But more importantly, just remember, mineral have two important things. It acts as a detox. Okay, detox the body toxin that in your body. Now, what are the toxins that in your body? Okay, radiation. We are facing computer, all right, each and every day. We are facing the handphone. Okay, all these are actually part of toxin in the body, all right. Now, the seafood that you take, again, there are many preservatives have been put inside. So accumulation of all these items that you intake every day, it will, some of them were left in the body. So mineral has the function to detox all these unwanted toxin. All right. And lastly, of course, it can act as what I call a transportation to transport all the nutrients to our cell as well. All right. So mineral is another part that the body cell need as a nutrients. Okay. And of course, lastly, Georginex here, that we have just shared with you as regard to the what I call that it can impact our epigenetic, our gene expression, whether those genes that is supposed to work, they shut off. Okay, with the enough phytochemical nutrients, it can be able to let this gene that is shut off, and it can control and to improve them. All right, so these are the three main items, that they are interrelated to each other in order to get a healthy cells. Okay. Now, I would like to actually to show you, or to, in other words, to introduce someone that they have the amazing testimonial to share with us tonight. And I will pass the mic over to Sheila. Are you here, Sheila?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me? Can I start now?
Yes.
Hello,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Cheryl Wu. Today, I'm very glad that I'm here to share my experience on the Tangsai unique product, okay? So before that, I would like to say a little of my health. I have hormonal imbalance. My hormonal imbalance, which is caused by a pituitary tumor, which is located in my brain, and I have did an operation and went for radiotherapy for 25 times. After that, I was on the hormones medication. Okay, doctor was giving me 2 years hormone medication. After taking the medication for 2 years, I found that my body health is getting worse and worse. Okay, like I'm having a very weak increase my heartbeat. I'm facing very tired easily, constipation, hair loss, and I have trouble in concentrating. I have dry skin. So I went to see the doctor, went back to see the doctor and asked when I can stop the medication. The doctor said that you have to continue. So from there, I decided to stop the medication and I do my own sourcing. So I have selected a vitamin supplement, okay, to replace my medication, right? I've been taking the supplement for more than a few years till my sister, Sherwin, introduced me the ProtoGuidant, I think about in the year of 2017, okay? So I've been taking ProtoGuidant plus the plant mineral liquid, all right? I've been taking that for almost 2 years and I find very great improvement in my health, especially my heart. The normal heartbeat went back to normal and I have a easy bowel movement. I don't feel very tired easily, even though I work for more than half a day. And my concentration, my memory is also improved. And my vision also getting better. And especially my skin. My skin become moisture, and my blemishes on my skin also disappeared. That is very amazing. So from there, I find that it's so much better than taking those supplements that I've been took for so many years. It really gave me a great improvement in my health. So at the same time, I also want to share with you the testimonial about my friend. Hello, about my friend. Hello. Okay, this is my friend, husband, Mr. Wong. He is 56 years old and suffering from 5 years diabetes. Okay, he developed skin rash on his body, hands, and leg. Especially, the worst part is his both hand. Right. So, at certain time, he cannot tolerate the terrible itchiness. Okay, and need to see doctors for injection. As you can see on the left side of the picture, that is the scaly, dry, scaly skin. All right. So after introduce ProtoGuidant to him, I share with him, and I also ask him to take 3 pieces a day. Okay. On the third day, I went on the third day, the dry, scaly skin, okay, peel up by itself. Okay, so after the 10 days later, all right, I was so busy with my work, so I asked my sister to follow up for me. So she took the picture and then she sent it to me. I was so surprised and I'm very happy to see the result. And then he also called me and thanks me that his itchiness has stopped and he can sleep even better. So is that a very amazing results? Okay, from here, I would like to say that the unique product like ProtoGuidant and this plant mineral kit. You see, ProtoGuidant, for myself, I've been taking it for 2 years, and I find that it's very amazing. You know, it really can regenerate myself, especially some of my skin rashes that very difficult in healing in the past, even though I take supplement. But within the past few months, I can see a wonderful result here. Right. So from here, I will stop my sharing from here, and I will pass the mic to Christine Gunn. Okay. Yes.
I cannot hear you.
Huh? You can't hear me at all.
No, it's me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sheila, for your amazing, awesome, fantastic, sharing from after taking the ProtoGuidant. Yes, ProtoGuidant definitely will help everyone if you start taking. It's a matter of how fast. Okay, so next I would like to share with you someone that I happened to meet her in our Tangside office in KL Gateway. She has a fantastic testimony to share, and I feel that I must show this video. Unfortunately, she is speaking in Mandarin Chinese, but I will later on translate into English. All right, I will give a summarize what she shared with us. All right. Okay, let's beginning. Those who know Mandarin, just listen to what she have to say. Yeah.
Esther 你好
Her name is Esther.
你好我是 Christine 很荣幸的今天又遇见到你啊。听说你的以前还没有吃蛋白鸡汤的时候，你的 spinal cord 那边很痛，动到你的神经，对吗？
对，我是37岁的时候就开始我的这个坐骨神经那边上5个位置是神顽骨刺，医生是建议我去开刀啦。所以我这个问题是 是怎样讲呢？是累积出来的，所以它已经生出这个软骨了，变成它一直压到我的神经线。我要是劳动太多啊，还是我睡眠不够啊，还是我很压力赶上赶下，它就会压到我神经线，是很痛。我觉得它比生孩子更痛，又不能坐，不能睡，不能躺，不能动的，很痛苦啊。后来我朋友介绍我吃这个蛋白鸡汤哦，他第一次跟我讲，这个可以软骨再生。我最大的问题就是这个生软骨的问题，很痛的感觉，我很怕嘛，所以我一想，不要讲这么多，就拿来试，我就开始吃。所以我吃的时候它还是有时会发作啦。不过我以前没有吃，我发作我就是要找医生的。现在我吃了它这1年多了，我吃了它我觉得很好。所以我这个背骨那边那个5个位置不会再发作了。所以我个人感觉它真的是能使到我软骨再生要不然那个神经线是压到了嘛，你不可能它会压到了怎样会不痛？现在它软骨再生了，就是它把那个压到的那个位置提高了，还是怎样？我不晓得了。我就觉得它有这个作用有软骨再生的作用。所以我很感恩的，因为那个痛不会再来了。
很好很好，
所以
因为蛋白鸡汤会把我们的细胞 regenerate 和 rejuvenate，那么关于的那个软骨呢，它很大的帮助，我知道。所以呢我很 happy 听到你的成绩很好，那不用这么辛苦了OK， 继续的再吃，因为
我很感恩的，也感恩这个人创办这样好的东西。
对呀，因为我们人是老的，对吗？我们是 aging， 所以我们的细胞要每一次给它营养，
不用开刀，放一小片东西放在那个舌底下就搞定了。哎呀，太高兴了。
对呀OK， 感谢你啦。
Thank you,
OK， 拜拜。
拜拜。
Okay, now for those who understand about Mandarin, it is really, really fantastic. Look at her expression. She's so thankful to our father Potiogragan, Yoshaki Kujo-san, right? And because of her tailbone, her spinal cord tailbone up 5 discs, right, have been due to wear and tear, and it is actually, according to her, is accumulation of this problem, and until the proteoglycan, hyaluronoric acid, and collagen are totally worn out. Therefore, when the bone and bone attach each other, that's where the spur come out. Once there is spur, it is so painful because it's very close to the nerve. All right, and each time she say when she have this stress or overuse, and the moment she's very painful, she must see doctor. Until someone, there's one of her friends introduced Potiogragan, and without skeptical, because of a belief, all right, and she know that catheter regeneration from Potiogragan possible to help her, and she, without hesitation, she start taking. So after 1 year of consuming, she's very, very happy because all these problems that is touch the nerve have been slowly disappeared. All right. So why I try to share this testimonial to everyone, because I feel that a lot of people believe that spinal spur can't help, but it is possible. It is possible. Give yourself some time. Give yourself start to rejuvenate, to regenerate what is lost at the extracellular matrix. All right. So thank you so much again for those who have shared the the amazing experiences after taking Potiogragan. All right, and I will pass the mic back to Angie.
Okay, thank you, Christine. Thank you, Christine and Shira, for your sharing. Those are amazing explanation and amazing testimonial. Now, just like what Christine saying just now, sharing is caring. So because of our sharing, someone has been relieved from all these, problem, these conditions that they were having, and because us sharing with them, their condition has been approved. They don't have to take medication, or they don't have to go for surgery, so which is actually very amazing. All right, so it's actually a blessing, all right, for someone to share some all these proteoglycan with you, and then you take it and you try the product and it improve your health. Is actually a blessing. Okay, now now I want to introduce our next speaker. She's all the way from Singapore. She has been in the network marketing industry for about 8 years, and before this she was an engineer, and after she was graduated from NUS, she went overseas to do her MBA full-time, and she was a business consultant for one of the top consulting firms in the world. Okay, so about 8 years ago she was introduced to network marketing, and she realized that this is actually a very good platform, a great platform to impact many people's life, okay, in terms of business, and we are talking about globally. Okay, so now let us welcome Miss Yvonne Tay, and she will share with us why she chose ThankSci as a business. Welcome, Yvonne.
Okay, hi everyone. Can you hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So thanks Angie so much for your introduction, and thank you Christine so much for your sharing of the product, and of course Shira for her testimonial sharing. So as Angie has mentioned, so I have about 8 to 9 years of experience in the network marketing industry. So today I'll kind of give you a brief idea why I chose ThankSci and why I think the ThankSci business is such a good global opportunity. Just give me about 15 minutes of your time. Okay, so ThankSci is, as Christine had mentioned, is a company from Japan. So for the last 3 years consecutive, we actually won the best network marketing company 3 years in a row, which is really, really very rare. So you can see here, 3 years in a row. This is very, very rare for any company to get 3 years consecutive in a row, best network marketing company in Japan. So actually, it's not just a fly-by-night company. It's actually a very reputable company in Japan, and then it's slowly gaining momentum worldwide. Okay, so I will go through what's an overview of what's so good about the ThankSci opportunity. So 5 main points. The first one is, of course, the innovative, unique products. Of course, the company must have very good products that is really unique. And then this has been covered by Christine. She covered about maybe 2 to 3 products. We have other products, but we will not go into details today. Okay, then the second one is the revolutionary compensation plan, followed by our company and its owner. True global opportunity and the right timing. So I'll go into details one by one. So as I said, the first point was the products, the unique products, which we have been covered just now by Christine. And then now the second point will be the compensation plan. So I'll explain why I think that the ThankSci compensation plan is so good. Okay, the first point will be it has very high payout. So 60 to 70% of the revenue is paid out as commission, which actually means that if the company brings in $100 worth of revenue, so $60 to $70 of that will be paid out to distributors like us as commission. So that's very, very high. So in a lot of companies, as I mentioned, usually, like for example, the notable big American companies, for example, Company N, okay, the payout is about 38 to 40%. Okay, then average in the industry is about 30%. So for our company to get 60 to 70% payout is very, very high. And we're talking about cash basis, which means that because some companies, they might also say that they pay out 60 to 70% as commission, but actually it's on point basis, which means that if the point value is 2:1, basically the real cash payout is actually 30% only. So ours is actually 60 to 70% cash basis payout. Okay. Then the second point will be high recurring income. So now globally, we actually have the packages like the 6 months, 12 months, 3 months packages, which means that you can buy more products at a cheaper price because you get extra free product as well. And then the shipping will be cheaper as well because they ship everything in one time. So for high recurring income, because like, okay, let's say ours is a binary system. You have a team on the left, team on the right. So basically one person, simplistically saying, if there's one person on the left that buys and one person on the right that buys, that makes one level. So each level you can earn up to 200 ringgit or about $45 per level, and you can earn up to 300 levels. So for example, in Malaysia, right, the fresh graduates pay is about ringgit, let's say 2,000 ringgit. Okay, so let's say you achieve 10 levels, you can actually easily achieve the 2,000 ringgit, which is actually the free fresh graduates pay. And then if let's say a lot of people buy the 6 months, 12 months packages, it's actually recurring income because it's secured sales throughout the year. Okay. And then the third point will be the high global bonus pool. So our company actually pays out 7% of the global revenue paid out as extra bonus. So this is very, very high. And for example, my previous company, right, they also have a global bonus pool of about 1 to 2%. But in 10 years, right, only one person got it one time. So it's very, very hard to achieve usually. But in our company, right, they start paying this global bonus pool starting from gold rank and above, which is actually just a mid-tier leader in our company, which is really very achievable. Okay. Then the revolutionary binary payout system, because a lot of people, like binary, basically you build two teams, team A and team B. So in a lot of companies, right, in a binary system, why a lot of people do not like binary is because you have a very big team, they call it the elephant leg, and then a small team, right? So usually you have to match the big team and the small team sales to be able to get the payout. So basically a lot of times you can see the elephant leg sales, but you don't get commission from there. So a lot of people don't like that kind of system. But in ThankSci system, although it's a binary payout system, not only we get paid out from the small side, but we get 5 times from the big side. So this is very, very, for those experienced in network marketing, they will know that this is a very, very good payout system. Okay. So we also have a very well-balanced compensation plan, because not only the big leaders are able to earn, but also the newcomers, the small leaders, a lot of people can earn a considerably good income. So this will attract a lot of people to come in and also to do this business part-time, full-time, or even like as a real big global business. Okay. So this is actually our global leader, Mr. Kaneko Nobuhiro. So he actually achieved Crown Diamond, which is the highest rank in our company. So he achieved a very high income of $300,000 per month in just 2 years. Okay, so this is actually, you can see he got the top 30 earner in the world. This is an independent study. Okay, then from here, right, let me give you a sense of comparison. Most of you know Amway, right? So in Amway, in Japan, for example, there's one of the top Japanese leader. He has been in Amway for about 40 years. And then his record earnings is about, let's say about $250,000 per month. And this is 40 years of work. But our global leader, Mr. Kaneko, he actually achieved 300,000 per month in just 2 years. This actually shows how generous our company is in terms of payout. Okay. Then the third point will be our company owner, Mr. Fujiwara. He's actually, you can see he's actually very young. He's about 47 years old this year. But he already has 20 over years of experience in the network marketing industry, because he started as a distributor when he was in early 20s. And in fact, at that time, he was already a very successful distributor, earning more than, I think, $60,000, $70,000 US per month. Yeah, every month as a young man of 20 something years old. But I think that time something happened to his company, and there was some, not so ethical practices. So he actually left the company, and he was always searching for a company that really can provide not just good products, but also good complaint and can really help the distributors. So for him, he really understands the needs of distributors. So he actually maintains that in ThankSci, there's no investors. He's the only sole owner in ThankSci. Because if there's investors, right, then you have to start to think about the profit for the investors. So in a lot of companies, if they have investors, right, about 15% of the profit goes to the investors. Okay. But in this case, right, ThankSci do not have any investors. So this 15% of the revenue actually goes back to distributors like us. This is one of the reasons why the payout can be higher. And he also maintains that he will not list in the stock exchange. Why? Because if listed in stock exchange, same thing, they will have other investors that may not be, users of even our ThankSci products. So he does not want to, have to pay out, like extra profit to these investors. Okay, so also he owns, one of the reasons why he can pay out so high is also because he owns 20 subsidiary companies. And for example, the IT company, the production, the logistics company, and these companies actually support Thanks I. So they are able to maintain the high quality product while keeping the costs low. And that's why they are able to pay out a very high payout, 60 to 70% of the revenue to distributors like us. So this is actually not a duplicable model for other companies, because like, can you imagine if other companies, they must make sure that they do not have any investors, they do not list on the stock exchange, and they must create like 20 over subsidiary companies. This is not so easy to duplicate. Okay, so this is a very rare opportunity that if you're very experienced in this industry, you can actually see that this is a very good company. Okay, the fourth point will be a true global opportunity. And as Christine has shared just now, our company is a Japanese company, started in Japan 2009. Starting from 2015, it started expanding overseas, starting from Taiwan, then Hong Kong, Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, Cambodia. And then the next few markets will be Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, and also India. So the company has actually started, getting all the licenses and started to try to open the offices in these countries. They are opening soon. And on top of that, we can also do business in over 120 over countries worldwide. So for example, just now we were talking about the NFR countries. You can actually use our e-commerce online system, which is very awesome because it's actually developed by our IT company subsidiary. Okay, so they actually managed to do this a very efficient e-commerce online system that you can actually recruit or enroll or buy products online. And then the company will just send the products directly from Japan to the customers or the people in this 120 over countries. So in this time of pandemic, this pandemic season, basically, a lot of people are, start to realize that their traditional business maybe does not work anymore, especially the travel industry, maybe the tourism, some of the F&Bs. It's very difficult to continue their traditional business, and actually a lot of businesses has closed down, going to recession, and a lot of people lose their jobs. So they start to look at, what other opportunities can they do. So I would say Thanks I opportunity is very good because not only you can do everything online, but it's a truly global opportunity because we don't want to just do one market or like just Singapore and Malaysia. We want to look global opportunity. That's how we actually really build a very good and I would say a stable business because you kind of diversify your market as well. So this is a true global opportunity that you will see that it's a very good timing now to do this because a lot more people are open to an opportunity like Thanks I. Okay, so why is the timing so important? What's so special about this timing now? So in the network marketing industry, you will see that there's always 3 stages. The first stage will be formulation stage, which is about 3 years, then rapid growth stage, followed by stabilization stage. So the first stage of formulation means that most people still do not know about the opportunity, which means that higher probability of success. So when you talk to the people around you, your friends, your family, a lot of people do not know about Thanks I. They haven't heard of even Profil Product Lighten. So this is where the opportunity lies. It can be such that you can be first mover in your market. So this is where the huge opportunity is ahead of you. Okay. Then the second stage will be rapid growth stage, where you see a lot of people like know about the business. They start to come in, and people start to hear about it. Okay, that's the rapid growth stage, which will be the next probably 3 to 5 years after that. Then stabilization period, which will be a lot of consumers purchasing product. For example, like a big companies like Amway has been around for very long. They already have many consumers worldwide. Even like my grandma, my auntie, my uncle, a lot of them are already members and consumers of Amway. So that's when you know that company is actually at the stabilization period. So as you can see, opportunity is always the highest at the formulation period, which is now. Okay, so now is the time to really look at this opportunity because so for this year, no, actually last year, our company's annual revenue is about 60 million. So we are actually targeting. Sorry, can you all see? Okay, okay. So you can actually see that last year our global revenue is about 60 million, and in 5 years the company is actually targeting $1 billion in a year. So which means that it's about 10 times from last year. So you can see currently, if they say your your income in Thanks I is about 10,000 US dollars. Then in maybe 5 years time, if you ride the wave, right, and 10 times the amount of income, so it's possible that you can earn like 100,000 US dollars. But if you say, okay, now I'm not earning so much, maybe just 1,000 US dollars. If now 1,000 US dollars and 5 years later you ride the wave, right, you can actually earn about 10,000 US dollars per month. Yeah, that's really, really very good income. Even if it's a part-time, that's really, really very good side income. Okay, so this is the right timing. And then now, and you can see, right, from here, right, a lot of you have seen like all the products and like we have explained a little bit on the business. So you might think like, oh, okay, I want to purchase the product. So how do I start? So this is actually, we have actually quite a lot of different packages, but this I would say is the 2 most popular packages, which is the buy 2 get 1 free and the buy 8 get 2 free packages. So you can see from here, in ringgit it's about 1,700, approximately about 420 US dollars for the NFR countries. And then the 8+2 package will be about 4,946 ringgit, which is approximately 1.1k US dollars for the NFR countries. So this is the way to start. And then you can choose any product you want. So there's a range of products. Later on, as you know which more information about the products, you can ask the person who invited you to this call, and then you can actually choose a range of products that can actually suit your needs. Okay, then you can see that this will actually really improve your health and also of course the people around you. Okay, so if you want to know more about other packages, there's other packages that's available as well. You can ask the person who invited you today. Okay, so this is actually completely optional. So you might be saying that, okay, if I take the product and I think it's really, really good, how do I start this business, even part-time? Okay, so I'm going to share these 3 simple steps that can help you to get kick-started. Okay, the first one, buy a package, become a consumer. Take the products, be the product of the product. Make sure it really helps with your health. You can see the results, be a consumer, you love the product. Then you can share to 6 of your friends, family, or whoever, anyone around you. Okay, share to 6 people, just 6. And then later on, third step is very simple. You just teach 1 and 2, step 1 and step 2. So it's just 3 simple steps. And then you can see by looking for 6 people, and these 6 people also do the same and duplicate 6 times 6. You can see first month, second month, third month, 4th, 5th, 6th. Then it's possible that you can actually reach Crown Diamond in 6 months, and you can earn an income of $260 over $1,000 in a month. But of course, a lot of people might say, yeah, are you sure this is possible? How is this possible? So anything is possible, right? So it just depends on how you put your mind to it. But if they say, even if we don't do within 6 months, even you stretch it to 2 years, or maybe we just say we do 5% of this 265,000. 5% of this 200,000 is actually 10,000 US dollars a month. So $10,000 a month, right? Is that good income? For most people, I would say it's good income. It's almost like at least a director level in the MNC. So a lot of people will be very happy with this kind of pay. Okay, so this is the average monthly earnings. So for example, if you're thinking of part-time income, like for example, silver to 6 silver, it can be like 500 to 1,005 US dollars. Okay, then after that, later on, maybe you're becoming more serious in the business. So you're looking at maybe gold to 6 gold. So you're talking about 5 to 20,000 US dollars a month. And let's say you're very, very serious. You're thinking of a global business, you help to build teams around the world. And looking for diamond and crown diamond, around 30,000 to 300,000 US dollars a month. Yeah, and of course, it's not limited by 300,000. It can go higher than that, in fact. But we'll stop here for now. So you can actually see, it's up to you, it's your choice, how you want to do the business, how you want to treat the business. Basically, how you treat the business is how the business will treat you. Okay, so from here, you can see it's basically up to the individual, it's your choice. And then from here, I would say it's all choices in life, right? So the 3 C's of life will be choices, chances, and changes. So today you can make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. So I'll end my sharing here and I pass it back to our MC, Angie.
Thanks, Yvonne. Thank you for your wonderful sharing. It's so informative. So she has shared with you about the company and about the compensation plan. So I don't know whether you agree with me, but to me, we have a good and unique products. We have a good company that provide us the platform to do a global business. And we have an attractive compensation plan. Is easy, is simple to duplicate. And the most important thing is the timing is now, okay? So now, grab hold of these opportunities and let us make a change to our life, okay, in terms of our health, our life, you know, our business, and let us all ride on this wave together, okay, and to success. All right, so how would you want that? Okay, now, so we got good health, we got business. In terms of business, we got a good one for us to over here, okay, for us in Thanks I. So let us do some changes, take action and do some changes to our life, okay? All right, now that's all of our sharing for tonight. I hope you have enjoyed our sharing. And just to update you, this month in October, we have got this promotion. 3 sets, you buy 3 sets, you will get another 1 set free. Okay, so that is, you will get 4 sets for the price of 3 sets. So that is actually a very attractive package. Okay, so don't miss the package, all right? And grab hold of this package so that you can pay lesser and enjoy more products, okay? And tomorrow we will have another, this is by Zaidi from Thanks I Malaysia. And he will talk about gut issues. So do come and join us again, okay? And hope to see you again. You can always join us on every Monday. We have our Power Monday sharing session, 8:30 on every Monday. So hope to see you again. And good night, okay, everyone. Bye.